marshmallows. So, for me, the cherries make it. I have been a lover of maraschino cherries since I was a kid. Yeah, the mini marshmallows are in here. Now, the mini marshmallows are supposed to be the pastel fruit colored marshmallows, like they're little tiny ones, and they're like fruit flavored marshmallows. However, I could not find them, and I had to order the marshmallows off Amazon because I can't find mini marshmallows around my town. So, actually, the colored fruit marshmallows were like $60 or $70 for a bag, and I was like, no, I'm not paying that. Oh, it's so good. And it's very chewy because of the coconut. It's very chewy. Okay. Oh. Literally. Oh my god. So freaking good. It's like you feel like you're on a tropical island, just sitting on the beach, drinking a pina colada or something. Okay, so I wanted to talk about the latest movie that my husband and I have watched, or one of the latest. It was such a heavy movie. It was really, really good. But yeah, it was very heavy. It was called The Last Bus. The Last Bus. And it was basically a story of this old man. And, okay, so him and his wife, they lived in Land's End in Cornwall in the UK, and they had to move away. The beginning of the movie is like them moving away from Land's End, and they moved to John O'Groats, Scotland. So basically they make their life in Scotland and they live there for pretty much their whole life. So at the whole movie is about the man's wife passes away, and he is not in good health at all either. But so his wife passes away, and he decides to take a bus trip back to Land's End in Cornwall so that he can scatter her ashes. And what he does is he goes, it's gonna be like it was like a 900 something mile trip, so it's gonna take him a long time, and he has a bus pass. So he gets on the bus and he just tries to go as far as he can with his bus pass. And what he wants to do is like stop off at all the stops that him and his wife made on the way out of Land's End, like so that he can remember. And let me tell you, it is literally like, it's very, very emotional. It's very sad. And my husband and I were both sitting there bawling. Crying, and like so many wonderful things happen in the movie, but like it's also very touching, and you just really feel for the man. also is not in good health. He's dying, but he wants to scatter his wife's ashes back in Land's End because they when they first got married, they had a house in Land's End, and they had a baby together, and the baby ended up dying. So they buried the baby in Land's End, and the husband wanted to take the trip back to Land's End to scatter his wife's ashes and also like where the baby was. So it was just, it was such a heavy movie. It was really, really good. And it was cool because along the way, he kind of got some recognition. I think the movie was made in 2021, but he got recognition in the movie. Like they kept like hashtagging him because he got famous because everybody kind of knew what he was doing. Like it made the news and everything that he was taking a bus trip. So people started to recognize who he was, and they like let him do stuff for free, and they just tried to like help him along the way so that he could get to his destination to scatter his ashes. And he had like he had a briefcase with the ashes inside, and somebody tried to steal it from him, and he was really like upset about it. But you could see like he was very weak and very frail, and you know, he was so nice. He was like nice to everybody, and even if they were mean to him, he was still like nice to people, and he was just so gracious. And it just kind of like when you watched it, it taught you a lesson about how to be humble and how to be, you know, no matter what, like people are going through stuff. And it was just the way he treated people and the way that everybody respected him was just really like so touching. And all I wanted to do was get back to Land's End so he could scatter the ashes. And there was a couple times when he almost didn't make it because he was so weak and he had like problems. And I had to go to the hospital, and he like didn't want to stray off the path of the trip. Like he was focused, and he knew he only had a certain amount of time before he was gonna pass away. So he was like trying so hard to just get there and scatter the ashes before he passed away. Oh my god. It was just totally pulled at your heartstrings. Totally. Oh. It was really, 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 really a good movie. like watching this movie. I was just like bawling my eyes out. I was crying, like sobbing. I was like, oh my God. So when I made this, you have to like squeeze the fruit really dry. Otherwise, it'll make this really wet and soupy. And if you like it like that, then go for it. But it's super easy to make, and you just mix it all up together and then let it sit in the fridge for, a few hours, like 6 hours. It's so good. It's so nice and light. Oh, you almost need that water though. Cleanse your palate because it's a little sweet, but the marshmallows kind of like disintegrate. They get like really soft and melt in your mouth. And then I don't know, it's so good, all the flavors together. If you like tropical stuff, you would love this. Wow, so good.